Back everyone to the hello world guys. This is another episode of the C++ for beginner series, and in this video we are going to learn how to split up our account file account.header account.h file into a implementation and an header file. So the basic idea about this is security, because the way we are doing this is not very secure. So we have assumed that basically your program has got a couple of different parts. So we have got this main application which uses the account.h part. However, our application is only using the account.h functionality. We don't need to learn how the account works internally, and this could be a major blunder when you are doing something like really secure, like an actual real bank account. That would be terrible for security. You want this to be in a separate file where the console application cannot see, which you can pack into a separate library if you want to, or do whatever you want. But the account.h should not have the whole implementation. Instead, it should only have the names of the variables and functions that we have. So we are going to learn how to split this into two files so that we can have a secure way of doing stuff. So in order to actually do that, all you need to do is you need to open up the Solution Explorer from here and go under source files. Currently we have only got console application.cpp, which means C++ file here, but we are going to right click and we are going to go add, and we are going to go new item. And the item you want to add here is going to be a C++ file, and we are going to name it just account. So just name it like something like account, actually like that. Alright, so once you have done that, just hit add and it will add that account.cpp file here. And what you need to do is you need to basically first of all include the account.h here. So go here and include account.h, and then you want to move the implementation of these over to that class. So the idea is that we are going to basically so we've got a bunch of stuff here, for example a bunch of functions, and what we are going to do is actually we don't need IOStream anymore, but we will remove that in a second. First let me remove this. So I'm going to control X this and instead put a semicolon here. What that would do is it will basically put it should put a warning here saying that function definition is not found. Now if you actually press like control dot here, so press control and period, you can see it gives a option for creating the definition of account in account.cpp. If you click that, then it automatically does that, and if you click like this button, then it will open the actual account.cpp file. And you can see it has got this implementation. So when you are implementing a function from a class in another file, so what you do is you go account, so you put the name of the class, then you put two colons, and then you put the name of the whatever function there is, and this is a constructor, so we are just putting account, and then you put all of the variables, and then you can actually paste the implementation here. And now we are going to also do it with the other functions. So I'm going to go ahead and, but we are going to do the other functions manually. So I'm going to cut this, and we are going to have this. And in order to implement that, what we will do is we will go down here and we will say double, and then we will go ahead and say account, and then you have to say colon, and then we will say deposit, deposit like that, and then we will put a this here, and then we will do that, and then we will paste this, and actually let me remove that. Adjust this, and obviously this function must match the signature. So this above line is known as the function signature, and these two must match each other. So this we don't have a double amount here, which is giving an error, so we need to add a double here called amount, which is going to be pretty awesome. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And now what we need to do is we basically need to kind of implement other functions the same way. You might notice here is that we are only using string here and not using IOStream, but we are using the IOStream in the actual implementation, and we are going to go ahead and actually paste this here so that we can use it here. And one more very important thing that you want to kind of notice is that when you are doing this string, you are putting std colon here, because you never should actually using like a using namespace in a header file, because that will be copied over to every file that you import, and that might cause a bunch of problems. However, you can actually go ahead and go using namespace in the implementation, because that is not copied. So using namespace std, and now you actually don't need to like put std colon string. You can remove this, and you can actually go ahead and remove the std colon cr thing, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, these are pretty much it for this video, and I will see you in the next one, in which we'll add more stuff. And make sure to like and subscribe, and we will learn about static variables in the next video, so stay tuned for that, and bye.